I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
Yeah, let me go ahead and start this one off real quick. Um, what happened ever since the last 2 weeks surrounding my channel? Y'all might want to take heed in what I say. No, y'all should have took heed in what I said. You knew November's, okay? You knew November should have took heed what the vets were saying. See, I mentioned some names on the live stream that I put down. The live stream that I put down, I mentioned some names. Somebody did not want me to mention said names. And that's why when y'all come on here and try and tell me I can do bad all by myself, and here you are becoming another statistic, then you got yourself to blame. Not me, not the man next door, not the woman across the street. You got yourself to blame. Because if you listen to the vets, those who were here with the experience, you wouldn't be enduring the problems of today. So when I mention the names, somebody did not like it when I mentioned the women's names. The person in question, did not want me to mention certain names, which I did. That's why he got on the panel. And see, shit like this, right? Takes away um takes away from other very important issues. Now I do got myself to blame. So I'm gonna take accountability on my end. Okay, I'm gonna take accountability on my end because I was there for a different reason, but it became into that issue because I'm there on some vengeance shit. And yes, I am a vengeful man. Any slight, any disrespect, I'm coming for your neck. But in my path of vengeance, I got myself into a center of this bullshit. Okay? You are a grown man. I expect you to be a fucking grown man. If you're about 40 years old, okay? If you're about 40, I suggest you act like a 40-year-old and get rid of your childish shit behind you. I really don't care about y'all's sexual adventures. I really don't. Your your thirst for sex or thirst for kinks. That's not even my concern. But I'm talking to the women here. Y'all should have listened to people who've been here before you. The people who've been here before you tried to warn you. That's why on that live stream earlier this week, I mentioned certain names. I said Elise. I said Neon Eyes. And I mentioned two other women's names and whose names is at the tip of my tongue, but I forgot to. It's not on my memory. It's at the tip of my tongue. I can't mention at this point. I forgot their names. But the thing is, for all of y'all Negroes who come online talking about the past does not matter. There's people here who trying to warn y'all. Stay out of shit. Okay? If you don't know what's going on, stay out of it. If you don't have the information of what's occurring, see, the problem is I cannot blame hold on, let me open up this bottle up real quick because I'm trying to formulate my thoughts. Trying to formulate my thoughts about this. Now I see what the MGTOWs and the Truth for Loneliness, the incels and the passport bros are talking about. I see why they are a certain way. Because they have to be left behind, overlooked, maligned. I can go on and on and on. Now, mind you, I'm not defending the MGTOWs. I'm not defending the passport bros. I'm not defending the educated lames, right? But they do have a point. You claim that you are a good girl. You claim you're this, you're that, and the third. But you opted for a person or persons, because I'm talking general, even though this is an archetype of why some men are mad, right? Um that y'all don't have, that you're so self-centered that you will opt um for bullshit. What's going on, VW? See in the chat room. Oh, I see. Oh boy, I see the fat parrot is having a problem. Uh, I see him having a problem. VW. Um, now where was I at? Y'all claim y'all want a good man, and then every time people look at y'all or scrutinized, when you're being scrutinized by your words, and then the veil is the veneer has been removed, you're no better than the men that you talk about. Yes, you might put on some lotion on your face and some makeup. You oil yourself down. Your hair looking good, but you're just as dusty as these bums that y'all complain about. And that is a fact. You're just as dumb as they are. The thing is, women can hide it better. Because you are a woman, you can hide it better. Because men are thirsty. Men could sit there and look at some curves, and his mind is taken off of, you know, because of the curves and the voice, the sound of the female voice. His blue pill gene, I'm gonna call it the blue pill gene. The blue pill gene has been activated. You know what? I'm gonna use SKC's term. The buck gene has been activated. No reason, no intellect um, are in that room. No intellect, no reason, nothing of intelligence is entered that room. It's based upon what is in that man's carnal desires. Carnal desires, I should say. That's why you women ain't shit. Now, somebody on a certain chat room asked, because I saw that chat room and said, "Well, Big J, why you put the video on private?" First of all, it's my fucking prerogative. For one, no, number two, I was trying to end my own problem, and my problem has been solved. And because my problem was solved, I don't give a fuck about the rest of the shit. So I put it on private. And second, and no, not second, but the third or fourth thing, I don't know how many things I listed, but the third thing, no, that's the third thing. And the third thing is, you know, knowing how conspiratorial a lot of you are. I put behind the paywall just to track who got the information. See, a lot of y'all are deviants and don't want to admit that you're deviant. Y'all out here clutching your pearls and say, "Oh my God, he said this, she said that." No, you're just as bad as they are. You're just as bad as they are. What the hell was cross? Oh, and yeah, and plus, you know, let me add a fourth thing. I got to protect my own shit. I got to protect my own shit. So like, don't ask questions that you should already know what the answers are. But back to the really original point. Y'all about the dumbest group of people I have ever known, and y'all hide it under this. You hide it under. Um, hold on. Who the hell text me? Oh, it's a weather report. I don't care. I don't care about that. I don't care. I don't care about no UV rays inside the motherfucker house. So, and what this about? Well, about yesterday, Queen. But I'm making a larger argument. How people don't want to learn from the past. That's the gist of this Queen Sun Kiss. See, a lot of y'all really don't want to learn from the past. Let's use Sharon, right? I told y'all about Sharon. I told y'all about what's occurring. But you supposed to be grown. You supposed to see it too. But y'all act surprised. Y'all here acting surprised, like, oh my god, I can't believe Sharon did this. I can't believe they they did that. I'm sitting there, I'm looking at y'all like, but y'all don't see patterns. If you can see grown men and grown women acting a certain way, it's almost like y'all have this Santa Claus, Easter Bunny outlook of the world. Like y'all don't want to believe they don't exist. Santa Claus does not exist, neither does the Easter Bunny. But yet y'all trying so hard to say they exist, but then when things are disappointed, right? Auntie said, "Why would anyone listen to vets, Big J? It's easier to burn your own house down and blame someone else because you ain't got no place to live now." Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oof. 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 You see what oof. Oof. Mm. See? Y'all should listen to us. You new niggas. And when I said new niggas, don't think I'm just talking about the men, talking about you women. Y'all should listen to the older folks, and y'all wouldn't be going through the bullshit y'all having today. Because you was told. You new niggas need to stay out of old beefs. New niggas need to stay out of old beefs. If you see a beef between uh person A and person B, and your person F, right? And you're far removed from that. Why you trying to get up in there and say, oh yeah, I'm gonna get involved with this? But you're person F, you person G. But this is begin with person A and B. Why are you trying to get up in it? You far removed from from the epicenter from that. Just like Tommy, right? Let's use Tommy, right? Tommy and Sharon, right? Sharon thought, and I'm gonna say this: Tommy's gonna end Sharon's channel sooner or later, because when I asked Sharon, "Is Tommy your enemy?" Now y'all can watch the footage. I already did a live stream on it. So when I said that Tommy, when I asked Sharon, "Is Tommy the enemy?" Sharon refused to answer the question. And then the women, Venus, for a prime example, Venus, for a prime example, she got caught up in the crosshairs. And then later on, it was some other woman. Then I think it was PhD Diva. Then then became Sexy Red in Before Christ. Okay, so when it was their turn, now nobody gives a flying fuck about what Sharon talking about. See, Sharon Sharon had plateaued already. He's destroying his channel. Okay, and they don't want your or my advice. But that is true. That's true. That's, you know what, you're right. Let it burn. Um, and about what I said, because when I brought up Elise, when I brought up you know, Neon Eyes on that live stream that I privated, right? Nobody did not want, somebody was mad when I brought those names up. No, y'all might want to talk to these people. Well, I'm sorry, none of them are here. Elise is no longer here. Neon Eyes is no longer here, for one way or the other. See, all that shit is a retread. And that's why I told old boy to grow the fuck up. That's why I told Rude to grow the mighty fuck up. You too old for this shit. What's going on, Simply Deep? What's going on with you? Okay, what's going on with you? But yeah, I'm just saying, y'all got to grow the fuck up, or shut the fuck up. Grow up or shut the mighty fuck up. That's what you're going to do. Oh, and let me address another woman. Okay, let me address another female. Um, Big J has a plantation. Let me help you out. You've been blocked, and you should have nothing to say to me. I don't play racial identity politics because you see, you trying to run my goddamn channel. You trying to run my shit. And then you ran behind Before Christ with the whole putting white women above black women and shit. I don't give a damn about your radical politics, or some of you black conscious community ass niggas. I don't give two flying fuck, because a lot of y'all are just all talk. For real, all y'all are just all talk at this point. You ain't gonna do anything about it, but sit there and complain about the white man, but then y'all try to come on other black people's panels because I'm a black man. You thinking, oh, let me slide up in Big J's channel and try to control him because because I'm a black woman. I think I can control Big J's channel. The fuck you will not. I associate who I fucking want to associate. Now you over here on another nigga's channel trying to talk about people on this goddamn channel. No, shut the mighty fuck up and mind the business that pays you. For real. Mind the fucking business that pays your black ass. Oof, 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 you, exposer, you know too much. Damn, you know too much. I know that. And that's why though they fabricated that fucking storyline on me back in January. That's why they fabricated that bullshit. And guess what? I'm still pissed off about. Let me say this right now. I'm still pissed off about that shit. And it's not just before Christ. I'm pissed off at. I'm pissed off at a few of y'all, a few of them, for going along with the narrative that wasn't even there. But they're more mad about that than being mad at the nigga who's over there telling them, "Oh, you got to eat this pussy to get with me, to get with him shit." They more mad at me and make some shit up about me than the nigga that told them, well, honey, you got to eat some pussy, another woman's pussy to get to my dick. Y'all should be more mad at that nigga on that shit than what the fuck I'm doing. Because the thing is, I'm not really thirsty. I like women just like any other heterosexual man. But what I'm not going to do is sit there and sell my soul for YouTube coins. I don't have to stab people in the fucking back. Just to get some fucking attention. If I want some attention, I go outside of YouTube. If I can't get attention on YouTube, well, guess what? I get it outside the motherfucker. Exactly. Exactly. Simply deep. You're gonna tell a woman to eat another woman out to get to him. Who does that? But y'all had a problem back in January. See, I'm telling you, I'm a very vengeful man. I do not forget. See, some people, I'm gonna say this right now, exposer. I didn't come from black YouTube. They all seem to forget about that. I didn't came from black YouTube. No, I mean, I didn't come from black YouTube. I came from somewhere else and I landed here based on certain circumstances. And I came back I left this part of YouTube and I came back to this part of YouTube because a white man was calling CPS on a couple of black women and I wasn't standing for that shit. Let me repeat that. Let me repeat that because some of y'all don't even know. Some of y'all who are over here talking, who got their bums, who bumping their bums about me, the gums, I should say. bumping the gums about me and shit. We help you Negroes out. I'm not of y'all. I came to this sector YouTube because a white guy and a black incel was so mad at black women that they was calling CPS, not just on one black woman, was trying to get at multiple black women at the time in 2017 and 2018. No, actually, it was 2018. I was there for that. That's why I came back over here. So get it right, jackasses. See, exposure. See, you watching her more than I do. You're watching her more than I do. You know, you watching her more than I do, exposure. But hey, I understand. I understand the hypocrisy of that bullshit. See, that's why I really don't mess with. That's why I don't bother with people who are part of the conscious community or the so-called Garveyites or you know, because I used to make fun of the I used to lampoon the conscious community because their expectations and the rules. And when I said conscious, I'm talking about conscious. I'm talking about the pro-blacks, B1s, conscious community types. I always had a um. They always want to come at people, and they have this unrealistic expectations on the next black per person. Oh, you're supposed to be at this level of blackness. You supposed to think like how I think. You supposed to sit here and be how I supposed to. You know, my station in life should be yours and all that shit. Actually, exposure, because I got blocked and banned from BGS. I'm not over there. I'm not over there. I'm not over there, exposure. You know, I'm not over there. Uh, the best way to get at BGS, well, you know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. That's on the whole. See, I'm gonna talk about that later on down the road on that. To finally address him and his lying, right? And him getting away with shit. Oh, she has a channel. You know, but you know, since you brought this up though, exposer, dude, like you finally, you know what? Let me do this real quick. Let me do this real quick. Let me do this real quick. Um. Oh, I forgot her name now. Let me go on my YouTube channel because I forgot I forgot old girl's name. Oh, here it is. You know, here it is. Yes, 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 yes. I'm going to put this. Exactly right. Why should we listen to him? You know what? Since you said that, exposer. Since you mentioned a white woman, Megan, Maggie, on BJ's channel. Remember this video I did 3 years ago? Do any of y'all remember this video right here? And the reason why I'm saying it because BGS, you know what? I'm gonna play an expert. I'm play a footage, right? You can play a footage so everybody can understand where I'm coming from. You can play this real quick because this just remind me. Thank you for reminding me, exposer. Thank you for reminding me about this.
Right ahead.
Hey, what's going on, old man? Long
How you
time,
doing,
bro.
man? Long time no
All
hear.
right.
Go right ahead.
Yeah. I got a question for you. But I'll make this quick. Now, Pearly, you didn't do anything wrong. Please stop apologizing. These Negroes looking for validation.
She's a tool. She's an object. She's something to be used to actually do something further. Same thing with Nick Fuentes. I don't care.
His white skin. I'm telling you, his white skin covers a multitude of imperfections and sin.
You see, that's what I'm talking about, right? The archives matter. Archives should always matter, you know. And you got people on here falling for the bullshit. So now B just got this new white woman over, right? But he hadn't learned anything from the Pearl situation. Now, BJS did not come from Black YouTube. I'm going to say this again. BGS did not come from. Right. I don't remember this video, but I heard of Diana from your rep. Yeah, exactly. Diana Davison. Right. Diana Davison, who is a white woman, done more for black men than Pearl have done for black men. But let me get back to BBJS, right? BJS did not come from Black YouTube. Just like me, he didn't come from this space. We came from another area. You know, we came from the other area. He came from where we came from where the white people was at. And we just got in sooner or later, we just gravitated down over here. I don't know if it was for proximity or some other issue. It was just on the basis of we, you know, because we were black men and we came from the white area. We just happened to, you know, because we saw there was other black people, we kind of gravitate over here. So there is that, but I can care less about what she was saying. I'm talking about old girl, because she's trying to create a narrative. Her too try to create a racial ass narrative that's not even there. But anyway, I forgot where I was at. But anyway, back to the point. Y'all really need to listen to people who've been here earlier before y'all, because y'all might avoid a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit y'all could avoid it. Like what happened this past week could have been avoided. It could have been avoided in many ways. It could have been avoided. Y'all didn't listen to other women. The women who are involved in this bullshit did not listen to other women. Y'all thought that a lot of you women thought that your poom poom is so special that it's going to override whatever problems that man has. I don't know what comes in y'all's head to think that your poom poom is a magical spell. It's like the Raiders of the Lost Ark type shit where you got the Holy Grail, right? And you're trying to drink from the Holy Grail. You think that your vagina is the Holy Grail. And you think that you're going to the access to or the promise of the poom poom was going to silence the savage beast. And it's amazing that a lot of y'all think like this. Y'all really think that your poom poom was going to solve that nigga's problem. Or that you so lonely that you would accept any goddamn thing. That's bad. You really thought that was going to solve your problem and that of his. And that's and here is the issue, Vita exposer. V-Dub said we're trying to be entertained by WWW, but we got the sisterhood beef. And y'all been fighting. You know what? I'm glad though you mentioned it, exposer. I'm glad you mentioned it. Because here is the problem. This goes back, you come full circle, back to January. Remember, they said on Bomb Cherry's channel, Big J favors white women above black women. Oh, Big J hates black women. I want y'all to remember that. Now, 7 months later, 7 months later, we down here in July. We got WWW going on. White Women Wars. And you women got up on that channel and believed what Bomb Cherry said. So some of y'all unsubbed from my channel. Some of y'all went ahead and said fuck Big J, like one of y'all did, because you heard what Before Christ said, right? And then y'all try to fight these stereotypes from the black manosphere, and then here we are seeing WWW going on. Me and V-Dub is looking at WWW and see how crazy and ratchet white women are. And here y'all are acting up goddamn fool. This is why y'all need to start taking notes. If you don't want to be stereotyped and the like, why be dictatized by a should I go there or not? Should I go there or not with it? Y'all surrounded by a man who done some questionable shit with women online since 2018. Some of us actually warned y'all about 2018. Y'all didn't want to hear that shit. Y'all carried on with it. Oh, and I forgot. What was that little group? The THMC or something. The THNC women. I forgot what they called themselves. They got involved with his ass too. It's like y'all don't learn from the mistakes of other people. Women don't learn the mistakes from other women. Y'all don't. It's like y'all like everybody's telling you it's a landmine, and y'all just going to walk up in there. Y'all want to get on a bicycle and go off into the landmine, and then y'all get mad when a claymore blows up. And then all y'all saying, well, you old people, you veterans, stop trying to tell us what to do. Well, here you are. Egg is in your face. Well, egg is in y'all faces, and now look at y'all. Now like y'all spend y'all time. Thank you. That's the group. That's the group. The TMHC. Thank you. See, thank you, George. That's the point. Y'all keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, not learning from the past. Not learning a goddamn thing from the past. And some of y'all should know better. Now going back to Sharon, it's going to happen to Sharon. It's going to happen to Sharon, right? Because Sharon was warned. Now I only told it only. I'm not really warning Sharon because I'm Sharon's op, right? But I'm just there to tell him, listen, I told you so, nigga. I'm just telling Sharon, I told you so. And Sharon acts like what happened to him and Tommy, or what Tommy had done to his female to his fan base. He thinks that, well, this is just a one-time thing. No, nigga, them women ain't coming back. Not like in the way though that they used to be. They're not come there to get up in his face every day. See, Sharon should have learned what the fuck I said instead of allowing before Christ. Her little antics saying I'm jealous of his ass. No, Sharon deserved it. Sharon Bracey deserved it. So does Brownsville. They actually deserved it. Oh, and by the way, I know if you watching the screen, I put a certain name up there. I think Pearl might want to see. I think there needs an investigation about Pearl. I'm just saying what she did to her black coach. But anyway, but yeah, I gotta ask, when are y'all going to learn? I'm talking about the men and women. When are y'all going to learn? You got 40-year-olds and 50-year-olds doing shit that teenagers would have done. I'm looking at that shit like, nigga, y'all you're 40 and you're doing this. You're 40, 41, 30, you 38, 39, 40, 41, and you're doing this. My thing is, what are you trying to prove? This is like how a young man trying to prove his worth by bagging the bitches. And I ain't calling women bitches, but I'm using their terminology, right? Using their terminology. I'm bagging the baddies. I'm bagging the bitches. I'm bagging the females. And so forth. And a lot of men do this trying to impress other men. That's why some men don't date the women that they really want. You know what? Let me dial this back, right? You got some men who like, I'm using that as an example here. You got some young man who's into, let me just call out a name. Let's say Tam, right? Tam is a big girl. And then there's a woman, no, she got a friend named Kim, right? So Kim is more of an average girl, right? She's not fat. She's your average woman, but Tam is chunky. She's BBW, right? And you got a guy like Richard, okay? Richard is into big women. And instead of getting with Tam, he opted for Kim. And the reason why he ignores Tam and get with Kim is because he does not want his friends to look down on him, because based on his choice of women, because his woman is not pleasing to their liking. And this is how it is in this space. This is how in this space, you got men on here trying to impress other men. And that's what old boy's doing. Let me get all the bitches here so I can prove myself among other men. But my thing is, you're 38, 39, 40, 41 years old. Y'all up there in y'all's middle age, and y'all's doing childish antics. And what's going on, Verbal? And you're too old for this shit. There's no need to destroy other people's reputations and my channel at that too, because my channel was in jeopardy behind that. Because it took, and I blame myself for it. But like I said, I have a different agenda on why it happened on my channel, why I allowed it on my channel. I have a different agenda because I am a very vengeful ass nigga. I'm very vengeful. I don't forget any sins that's committed to me. There is no forgiveness. Okay, and that's especially too before Christ, in the bullshit that came out her fucking mouth back in January. And I want you to know that she ain't said not one fucking word to me at all when she was here. But the thing is, right? Um, um, but like I said, y'all are too old for this shit. Do you understand? You are too old for this dumbass shit that y'all are on. This is some high school shit. I ain't seen this type of shit when I was a sophomore in high school. You know what I'm saying? Well, verbal I am. Because what happened in January affected my channel. You had old ass simps, old ass blue pill ass simps trying to come after me because somebody said something and they couldn't back it up with no fucking facts. But you got niggas over here, and you know what? I gotta talk about these old ass simp ass niggas too. These blue pill simp peacocking ass niggas like T Will and them, right? T Will's one of them. Mind the business that fucking pays you. And if you're going to address me, I'm talking to you niggas now. If you really want to address me, you niggas, first of all, make sure you have a high school diploma. Right. Though I can't stand ism. Can't stand ism. Always coming there like you could be talking about politics, or you could talk about science. You can talk about anything that has nothing to do with sex. He comes up in there talking about, well, why you up there in the middle of the night talking about that? You should be get you a bitch. Like, nigga, is that all, man? You think about a bitch? Now I'm using his words, not mine, because I don't go around just referring to women as BB words on a regular basis. So forgive me if I'm using the B word, but I'm using their language. So forgive me on that. See, and I said this to the ism over there on DJ Witch Doctor's channel. I told man, you doing the same shit what you did on Kudas over there. But the thing is though, because I brought that up over there, the ism, and I said, you know, you doing the same shit over there, what you did on Kudas. Only difference is that the men over there aren't, you know, they see him as a joke, and then you got people like Garfield, not Garfield, what's his name? Not Garfield, what's his name? Jeff, Uncle Jeff. You know, Uncle Jeff be checking the shit out of ism. That's probably what's that's well Jeff hadn't been there in about 4 or 5 months, but Jeff used to be over there checking ism. That kind of stop that bullshit from over there, you know. But like I said about some of you niggas, listen, niggas, don't come for me until you have a high school diploma, until you have a job. Uh, don't talk to me at all. Some of y'all not even equipped to talk to me. You're not. A lot of you niggas are not even equipped to talk to me like kills. Nigga, you not even equipped to talk to me, nigga. Don't even know what the fuck you talking about here. You talking about some old bullshit about this sector and this sector, this and this. Who gives a fuck? As if this is a rap album between the you know, this is Death Row versus, see, everything Kills be saying reminds me of niggas who follow Death Row Records fighting with what's the name records out of what's Biggie in what's Biggie's in Diddy's out record label. It's like these record label arguments. No limit from New Orleans versus Death Row versus this record label. Man, nigga, shut the fuck up. Yeah, Death Row versus Bad Boy. That's right, Bad Boy. Death Row versus Bad Boy versus No Limit. He make these record label arguments as if though we supposed to belong to a record label and we're just battling rap artists. Nigga, shut the fuck up. We name dropping this shit, and y'all accuse me of name dropping, but yet y'all don't like it when I don't mention names at all. Y'all need to make up y'all mind up on that shit. Am I name dropping them or I'm not? And the reason why I don't mention people's names, let me tell you why I don't mention Negroes' names. Because I'm not trying to promote their fucking channel because they're monetized. I don't want not one red cent going to them. Yeah, I said it. You can call me a hating ass nigga for all you want. Both labels would be big red. Right. Oof. Leave that alone. You know. But like I said, you know, y'all should have learned from people who've been here so y'all could avoid what the shit that's going on now. You know, and don't think I'm just talking about the women here, because I'm talking about the shit with Sharon and Jay Prince and Fatty, okay? And what Fatty was trying to do over there on DJ's channel and shit, you know. But yeah, y'all need to, you know, when people trying to warn y'all need to pay attention. For real. Don't go there. You know, some of these bodies are buried for a reason. You don't need to be like Tommy from the movie Friday 13th Part 6 when they dug up Jason dug up Jason's coffin casket and shit, and Jason came out the casket. Some things are buried and it should be left buried. Tommy was buried. Y'all should have left Tommy where he was at. Let that nigga be buried. See, he already fucked up somebody's marriage up anyway. Along since y'all dug up Tommy Sotomayor up, he already ruined somebody's marriage. And a lot of y'all thought though that shit was entertainment. No, it ain't. You know, y'all, you know. But I will be lying though. I will be lying if I said Tommy screwed up that marriage when those people did it to themselves as well. You know, he's not the full blame. I will be lying saying Tommy was the only one. No, the other people took part in that shit. So let's go on Pop Out TV. And what and Auntie and what you told Kills was the fucking truth. It's not about the audience. See, his mindset is so low. His mindset is so low. He doesn't sit there and compute like he think everything's about entertainment. No, there's niggas on here who really want, there's niggas on over here who if they was in the same room, we would be calling in CSI and shit. We would be calling in the investigative forensics and shit. If any of these people's in the same room or within the same 10-mile radius. And that's what you get when you entertain small-minded niggas. Small-minded people who don't know shit. A Delta November. Right though. Just like that female that keep asking me, why don't Big J just say the name? Well, no, because you, and I'm talking about this one particular woman, keep saying that dumbass shit. Right? Her. Why ain't you you need to start saying names, Big J. No, because her ass, I ain't gonna say her name either. Some of y'all know who I'm talking about. What her ass do is she's gonna go to their channel and try to pour gasoline on this shit. Because all she wants to do is get on Soul Provider's channel or get up on some other channel and some other third-party channel and try to stoke the flames. Say, you see, so she can be on the panel with these sorry-ass niggas, though. So she can have her popcorn eating it alongside the other messy-ass niggas. And yes, you was right when you said it. No audience is required. They don't even get that. Soon as, man, you close down this live stream, niggas will still be on the panel going at it. They don't care about what if there's a view count to this shit. They're still arguing. I mean, like that time I was on Sharon. When Sharon ended his show, I was still up in the back going the fuck off. Because it's not about the views and all that shit. It's not about appearing on James Gordon channel or Pop Out Live, or Pop Out TV's channel, or no disrespect to Pop Out TV and James Gordon or any of these other channels, but it's not about the audience. People got legitimate problems with said individual who we had a problem with. There's a lot of shit I said on Sharon's channel. When soon as he ended the live stream, we still on the panel, going at it. See, some of y'all thought, the show ended and we're off to another panel, or we're gonna leave it there. No, niggas still arguing. Niggas still talking about putting hands on each other. Facts. I seen dudes pull out pistols and drop addies when this. Hey, Auntie, I saw it too. I've been here long enough. I seen it myself. I seen it myself that people was dropping addresses and names and say, hey, meet me here. I'm at the airport, nigga. What you gonna do about it? Let's say that even when the live stream ends, but you try to tell these new niggas this shit, they think this is a kerfuffle. This is a kerfuffle. Well, sure, Sugar Bomb. Let me tell you something, Sugar Bomb. I'm not gonna let shit go. Do you know why? Right. Exactly. Right. Exactly. Exactly. We all seen this before. I remember that one time I was on Blog Talk Radio. There was a show called Talk Real Solutions. Talk Real Solutions is still on YouTube. Tommy Sotomayor, you used to be on there, going at Tyrone Thompson, and I remember that time it got so heated that Tyrone left. He allowed the show went off air. Because on blog talk it's 2 hours. No, wait a minute, hold on. Blog talk is 3 hours at least. It gives you like a 3 hour. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it goes back to like a 3 hour time limit. So when you're on there, and when by the time Tommy, I, and other people's on there are arguing and beefing, the show ended. And guess what? We were still on the fucking phone going at it. We didn't give two fine fucks who was watching, because those people already left. They already left. We were still arguing, still going back and forth. But you got niggas on here like Soul Provider who think this is a kerfuffle, and this is a story arc. Man, get out of here with that shit. People are serious. People think about meeting up and shit. He don't know the bad old days. I remember that time when they put flowers on Tyrone Thompson's daughter's grave. You wasn't around for that shit. Niggas going to people's dead daddy's graves and making roast videos and shit. One nigga traveled across state lines. I remember this shit. Go to the cemetery of a YouTuber's dead father. Took pictures of the fucking tombstone, filmed the tombstone, and was roasting the person who was buried and the nigga. See, y'all don't know shit about this space. That's why I try to tell y'all, some of this shit, y'all should stay out of it. Y'all don't know jack. You new niggas need to stay out of this bullshit, because you don't know. Yeah, hey, remember that exposure? Now, I was not going to mention that. I was not going to mention that, but you saw when an old boy took a whiz on somebody's grave. I saw that shit. But like, you new niggas in this space, y'all don't know shit. But yet y'all want to hide behind words like kerfuffle and use these stupid ass terminology. No, you wasn't there for that shit. Y'all wasn't here for that. And that was the whole beef between Tommy and Tyrone Thompson at the time. Now, what happened to Tyrone? Somebody just put a rose up on the grave and start talking shit. That was the, even though that was bad, but the other people would take a piss on somebody's grave or come to the cemetery to mock somebody's dead mama. Okay, Dollar Washer was here for that too. Okay, Dollar Washer, you was there on that. You was there. You saw some of that too. That's why I try to tell that nigga over there, stop trying to be a messy ass nigga and shit, and just, you know, you don't know what the fuck going on. Trying to call it a kerfuffle. Okay, Shiesty Bomb. Let me say something, Shiesty Bomb. Do not be surprised. Do not be surprised when these older people start doing that shit to y'all. Because I was scared, and when I said scared, I'm not scared like a punk. I'm scared that what I thought what was going to happen. I'm glad though it did happen. But when I saw that beef over there on DJ's channel between this older head and this person who was new, I thought, oh, okay, and try and bring in the beef sector folks in there. Listen, y'all do not want that shit. Y'all really need to back all the way the fuck out of that, because it's not for y'all. See, too many of you Fight Club niggas don't know shit. Like, you Fight Club niggas just talking shit. These are older Negroes. They're for real. They mean that shit. Oh, the beef sector ain't ready. No, I think this sector is not ready for what the beef sector would do. In fact, though, you know, and then the sector that I came from, right? The heinous shit that they have done. You know, y'all don't even know what the fuck going on, and here's y'all just oh, well, we gotta poke the bear and prod this shit for entertainment. Well, wait until till that shit circles right back to you. B sector don't waste time either. 24, 48 hours is all they give it. Yeah. 72 tops. Y'all are not ready for that shit. You Fight Club niggas. You Fight Club niggas don't know what y'all. And when I say Fight Club niggas, I'm talking about people like Shiesty Bomb, who's in the chat room. People like Sharon Brownsville. Anybody that came from Lapeef or Anton or the Fight Club or Aaron's channel, y'all don't know shit. Y'all think, oh, I'm just gonna talk my shit and it's gonna be over with. No, it won't. Niggas it's not gonna be done until it's done. Because and it was like when V-Dub was trying to tell Charcoal Kitty? I think it was Charcoal Kitty was on the panel. Was it her or we're trying to tell, no, it was Rose C, right? Rose C was warned, okay? Because me, V-Dub, and even Taz was on that panel with Rose C. the women of the older generation don't do this bullshit that y'all doing now. The women back then with Chris and Carazon, Brooklyn Blue, or even when Cynthia was still here, they would call the police on your ass. If any nigga would come up to them and play them like they're playing y'all, what's going on now wouldn't happen in 10, 12 years ago. Because that nigga who's playing with y'all, he would not be playing, he would be in jail. Knowing how these women were back then, they wouldn't allow a lot of shit to happen. They wouldn't allow all this shit to happen. You let a Brooklyn Blue or Chris and Carazon get up and tangle some shit like this. No, your job is in jeopardy. They're calling HR in the morning. They're calling your job in the morning and make sure you don't have a job. They're gonna call, if you got kids, they're calling CPS on your ass. Like, you new women, y'all are goofy as fuck. So, I said what I said. You can take it or leave it, because too many people, Auntie, V-Dub, Taz, myself, have warned y'all. We warned y'all, and y'all just still gonna do whatever. So, yeah, if dudes get out the way, they'll see what the shit is about. Exactly. So you Fight Club niggas, and when I said Fight Club, I'm talking about the generation that came, the generation of people who came from the pandemic, right? Y'all don't know shit. Y'all just flying a kite in the middle of a hurricane. That's what y'all doing. Y'all out here flying a kite when there's a hurricane. There's a hurricane out here, and hurricane coming. Here's you at the edge of the beach flying a kite, and hurricanes coming in. That is y'all. Y'all know what y'all doing for real. And yes, it will all come out. It will all come out in the end. And that's why I gotta say, destiny and karma are good wives to me. Karma and destiny are good wives to me. Oh, it does now. It does now, because if y'all would have listened, that little beef that's going on now wouldn't even have happened if y'all would have learned from Elise. If y'all hadn't learned from Neon Eyes, if y'all was actually was paying attention, but yet y'all are not. Yeah, I said it. But see, y'all think I'm there for y'all, right? No. I'm there for a different reason. Because I'm a vengeful ass nigga, and somebody put out some false allegations about me back in January. That's what I'm here for. I can give two flying fucks about what these women are talking about, because it really does not concern me. I'm concerning about the other shit, the sidebar shit that got my name up in it. Shicey Bum, I can do two flying fucks. Facts matter, not your opinion, Shicey Bum. Facts matter, not your opinion. I know what angers me, and I've been angry for the last 7 months. I already explained it to you, Shicey Bomb. I already explained it to you. I don't have to explain shit to you again because it's not my problem. You have a short bus. It's been explained how many times y'all got these default positions. Yes, I sure did. I sure damn did. I sure damn did. I sure damn did allowed it because I was provoked. If she didn't make no video about me on the 4th of July, I would not say it. I would not say a word. I wouldn't even say anything. Yeah, because I've been pissed off about this shit ever since January of this year. Don't know shit, but yet they'll talking. Yeah, I'm just going. I'm gonna watch it burn down from this point. These folks are determined to make the same mistakes all the time in the name of energy. Exactly. Let it burn down. Burn all the shit down. Burn every motherfucking. Listen, I said this years ago, Auntie. They need to take a thermal nuclear device, drop on this motherfucker, and drop 2 more to make sure that the bacteria and the microbes get blasted too. Make sure nothing escape the blast range. Range. That's what I believe. Shicey Bomb don't know shit. She don't. Shicey Bomb don't know shit. She just there. She thinks everything's entertainment. No. If you get these people in the same room, I believe you, CSI and NCIS and forensics would be cleaning up the place. Well, of course, there is no brotherhood. Because I'm telling you right now, I don't like most of these niggas. I don't. I'll tell you right in your face, I don't like these niggas. I'll tell you why I don't like them. So yeah, yo, I said what I said. I don't know why you niggas are mad that I put my shit on private. I told y'all why I put it on private. I gave y'all 4 reasons why I put it on private, so don't ask me again for shit. Don't ask me again why I put it on private. There's a reason why. But yeah. There are very few people in this space I follow. A Queasy 100 and you. I gotta say this though, right? I should have did what a Queasy have done. Simply D. I should have be like what Queasy. A Queasy saw shit and he just fade in the background. I should have did what he had done, just fade in the background and shit. When the first sign of trouble, but me, because I got wronged, and I'm a vengeful ass nigga, I'm gonna stay here where I'm at because I don't like to be lied upon. I don't like to be slandered upon. I get 2 fine fucks about these damn women in this space like that. Right. Most people on here don't like each other. They just share a special tier of mental dyspharia. That's why they share and keep coming back to each other. Right, right, right. That's like that time when I saw, you know, uh, Angry Man showed up on Obsidian. Angry Man does not like Obsidian at all. They actually made threats to each other. But then when Obsidian put out the book he wrote about Kevin Samuels, Angry Man just stood there and took it. And Angry Man sit there and cringed. All you niggas don't like each other, but then the only reason y'all there because y'all got nowhere else to go. Because y'all's problem is, and I said this a long time ago, you can't build something off of hate and expect it to last. You can't build anything out in sand. You can't build a foundation on loose soil, on sand. And you think though that you think that the water is not going to flush your ass away. You don't think a flood or a tornado or some high wind won't carry that house away when your foundation is built upon sand. Sand is loose. Doing these punk ass alliances and shit. Right. But like you got niggas talking about confuffles. This is a character arc. You know what? I forgot to go to bed too. I forgot to go to bed. The foundation is built on shit. Yeah, you're right. I was trying to be polite when I said sand, but you're right. They're mud seal. It's just a mud seal. Foundation is built on mud seal. That's what all that shit is. So Sharon, I told people about Sharon, and y'all didn't like that shit. But hey, it's true. I told y'all about Sharon. I told y'all about that. Oh, Sharon turned. No, Sharon didn't turn. Sharon has always been like this. And I'm talking to the women. I've been talking to the women keep saying, "Oh, I'm jealous of Sharon." Like y'all don't see what Sharon's saying. Y'all really ain't picking that shit up. He's saying something, and then y'all not picking that shit up because y'all so worried. Y'all so worried about y'all are in love to be called queens so much that y'all ignore what Sharon is actually saying because y'all too busy listening to Brownsville when Brownsville come on the scene talking about you queens. You did. No, Verbal. You said it. You said on Bomb's channel that you said that the men are trying to turn Sharon. He been turned. No. His cousin does. Oh, if I'm wrong, hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay, I'll go and accept it if I'm wrong. I'll accept it if I'm wrong. But I thought though you said that. Okay, but I've been telling y'all about him. All right then. But at least I can admit that I'm wrong, right? Verbal. Unlike some people who said I put white women above black women, and you got one nigga saying I slept with transsexuals and shit. The other nigga said me and Bullis Gotti was trading all that stupid ass bullshit. Just saying any goddamn thing. Just trying to create a false narrative. Oh, I heard Somebody told me this, that, and the third. Ass niggas. You know, but you know, I shrug. You know, whatever. You know, I'm not even mad anymore about Sharon. I'm not even mad at Sharon anymore. Tell you the truth, I just look at him like, nigga, you done. I mean, after the whole Tommy issue, I'm done. I mean, what is there? What's there to, after what Venus did and what, you know, what PhD did and Bomb and Sexy Red did in the aftermath of that? Like, what's there for me to say? I just like, I shrug my shoulders and walk the fuck off. I ain't mad no more. But like I said, you know, I'm still had this tendency to be as vengeful as possible. You know, you know. So, and you know, exposure. You know, exposure. That's why I want social media companies to be investigated. You know, um, wait a minute, hold on. Hold on. Where was I at? Where was I at? Right there, exposure. That's what I'm talking about. Because I see people making videos about what's going on. Oh, I'm glad that the roast arena sector is dying out. Well, shit. The roast sector should have died a long time ago. The roast sector is, you know, it's dying out anyway. It should have died 10 years ago. You know, you should have died 10, at least 12 years ago. Should have died. But anyway. But going back to Exposure's comment, right? You have, you know, you got people who work hard on making content, right? I mean, actual, real content. People put in hours of work. They put hours on interviews, hours of get up in their car and drive to another location to film this X, Y, and Z, or a person who got on an airplane and paid their $160 for a passport, and then another $200 for an airplane ticket to go to somewhere across the globe, and then try to make a YouTube video, but then they're not being advertised. The only thing being advertised is niggas talking about women. What's being advertised is niggas, is women talking about men. I remember that one time I did a video of myself walking in a hayfield, looking at bales of hay. Do you know nobody watched that video of me walking around bales of hay? Nobody watched that shit. Queen Sunkiss did a video of me and I forgot the brother's name, Solomon. Me and Solomon was talking about Jay-Z and Target, where I'm gonna use this as an example because it happened on her channel. The position was black people should buy stock in Target and take over Target to change the policies that they do to black customers. Solomon's argument was boycotts still work. And boycotts still work because I is in my view, I believe that boycotts that's surrounded by a racial issue does not work, because Target is a global international company, because Target is owned by Sears, and Sears is a multinational company. So a multinational company don't give a fuck about black people in Florida or in Georgia. They don't. It's all that money not being generated. That's just a drop in the bucket, because they got stores on various places around the globe. So my thing was, since Target, the stock of Target is 175 or 135, something like that. Each black man, woman, child could just buy that one stock and then come together somehow and take over their corporation, do a hostile takeover. See, and that was the argument, But nobody care about that shit, But y'all say I'm messy because of what happened on my channel. Y'all pay more attention about what's surrounding my channel than what I'm really was talking about. Yes. Oh yes. If you go on Robinhood exposer. Hold on. Let me get on Robinhood real quick. I'm not going to share you Robinhood because I'm not going to dox myself. But let me get on Robinhood just for a minute, so I can tell you in real time what the stock is in Target is. Hold on, let me show you. Yeah, because I'm not going to show you, because I'm not going to dox myself. So Target, the Target stock is 139 and 61 cents. Okay, 139 and 60 cents. Okay, so you can buy fractional shares. So my thing was, because since Target actually went up in price. It went up in price. But when it was 125, when it was 125, if every black man, woman, and child would have bought stock with 125 a share, I don't care if it's 30% of the share of the company. If you get 30% of black people buying that stock, and you know what? No, fuck it. I'm saying it better way. You don't need 100%. You don't need 50%. You don't even need 40%. If you got at least 30% of the stock, that's all you need. Oh yes, it does. Oh yes. No, hold on. Let me get over there for a minute. Yeah. Okay. Um, you can buy in with stocks or dollars. Exposure. Let's say. Okay. Right now it's 139. Right. And if you got there, it says share. It said buy in. It says shares or dollars. Well, if you don't have $139, just put in 100 or put in 50 or 75. You know, I'm just saying. You know, so yeah. Well, because I am the villain. I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to deny that I am the villain. You know, Thanos was a villain. You know, but compare Thanos to Red Skull. Which villain would like you rather have, Thanos or Red Skull or Hydra? Which one is more scarier, Thanos or or Hydra? Now I'm not a Marvel fan, but I do watch the Marvel movies though. Which one is more scarier, Thanos or Hydra? I'm more scared of Hydra than I am of Thanos. Hydra is trying to wipe out non-whites off the face of the planet. Thanos is trying to wipe off, and he's not discriminatory. Thanos was trying to set the universe in check. That's the difference between Thanos and Hydra. You know what? I might want to do a video on that. I might want to do a video on that. I might want to do a video on that. Because I might want to do a video on that, on Hydra versus Thanos, which is the work, which is the more chilling villain. Thanos was nice compared to Doom. Doom be deleting entire timelines. Yeah. I wish I could use a DC villain, because I'm a DC. I'm more of a DC fan, but y'all don't know that many DC villains outside of the Batman or Superman. You know, villains. That's why I don't use DC in this analogy, because they don't, that's one thing. I'm tired of DC doing. Stop trying to regurgitate the Joker in every goddamn thing. Batman has villains that will never be in movies, and some of the villains, it's like, goddamn, they should make this to a movie. Professor Pig should have been a great Batman villain. Shout out to you. You have a good day, Verbal. Starbreaker from DC. Starbreaker would have been a great villain, but everybody wanted to cram dark side down our throats. I'm tired of seeing Dark Side. Dark Side don't got shit next to Starbreaker. Starbreaker will eat up suns. He eat up stars. Man, y'all don't know about Star Breaker, man. That nigga would eat up planets. And he's the size of an average human being. And y'all just want to shove dark side down everybody's throats. DC don't know how to do their villains right. Starbreaker know how to whoop people's asses by his damn self. He don't need no fucking army. But you know what? Let me get out of here, y'all. I've been here too long. I might do a video on that. I'll see you next time. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.